Hello, my people. Anybody home? Okay. Anybody home? Let us know. Where are you from? Thank you for being here. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and all the good stuff. All right, people. So we're here to talk about Afcon, the Super Eagles, Egypt, all teams. And we're going to talk also about the Premier League. What's going on? Man United back again. Man United back again. So it is what it is, people. So just remember, the show is for the people and by the people. I am here for the people. So depending on the engagement I'm going to get from you, I can stay here for 30 minutes or 2 hours, depend on the people. You know what I mean? I'm here to serve the people. Okay, so we have DJ in the house. Big up, DJ. We have, and please let me know if you can hear me and you can see me before we continue. Mr. John, the chosen boy, said that I am here. Yeah. Yo, Mr. Dan the man is here in the house. Nigeria to win it, right? Yeah, the Super Eagles through the next round, people. I'm telling you right now, I predicted Nigeria to go as far as possible or probably win it. So drop your agenda here. Let me know. What do you think? Who is going to win it and how it's going to be? Who is going to the final and all the good stuff? So waiting for some feedback from you people before we continue. All right? If you can hear me, you can see me. That is the most important. Everything working good. Not too loud, not too soft. No way. This is too loud. I guess, yes. Okay, so I am fixing everything because I just came back. Okay, so what do you think about the game today between Man United and yeah, oh man, this screen is just like the old screen with all the bad results on the field. Okay. Good evening, Mr. Success, whatever. Good evening to everybody. Yeah. Okay. So we are here on Twitter to double check on few stuff before we continue, right? And feel free to call us. Let me check if we can start calling or something. You wish your country good luck. You wish that they're gonna win, Nigeria to win. Okay. Yeah. Let's wait and see what's gonna happen. All right. So this is Twitter here, people. In case. So let's double check what is happening there. So if you don't mind sharing my stuff on social media here, this is my page, Green Turf. I follow back always. And yeah, you can retweet this to your people. It's gonna help the channel. So yeah, so more people can join us, right? All right. Who is going to win? Yeah, you said it, Nigeria, right? So we respect your opinion. Nigeria for DJ to win it. Man United, poor first half, better second half, and even better game management. Better game management. That is more important. Game management. So today, Chelsea women completely destroyed West Ham. For Chelsea fans out there, this is something to celebrate because we haven't won a freaking game of football for ages, right? So our girls today did the job, just in case you didn't know. DJ is asking Dan the man, how are you doing? And we have Mr. Don Cash, my brother billionaire is in the house, everybody. Mr. Don is in the house. He said it's going to be between Cameroon, Egypt, Senegal, and Nigeria. Okay, that is going to be tough. Quarter-final, bro. Quarter-final of champions. Because, I don't know, Senegal really, I don't know, man, what's going on. On paper, they have a great team, but results are not following up. Hello, Mr. Kimokani from Gambia. He's happy with his country, right? He said that he's going to his country. He's going home to Gambia. That is according to him. Yeah, they already qualified for the round of 16. It's going to start getting tougher and tougher. All right, people. So what are we going to do here is to... Did you see the game? Did you see that goal from Nigeria, right? The action was from a guy called... Let me show you. Oh, I don't want to be copyrighted here. Sorry, guys. I can't really show it. But, oh my goodness, I'm going to be in trouble here right now. I am going to be in big trouble if I show it. But Ekong, that guy, Ekong, he completely swept everybody in the defense. Just like Eden Hazard, right? It was giving me some vibe of Hazard. Put everybody on the floor. Unlucky not to score, but... oh, his name is Simon? Okay. I think... Wait. Yeah, the guy. What's his name again? Yeah, so... yeah, Simons. So I confused Simons with Ekong, right? So Simons... completely destroyed everybody, put everybody on the floor. He was like, sit down, kid, sit down right now, sit down right now. He just wiped everybody. I was like, oh my goodness, wiped everybody. And boom, Ekong took advantage of the situation to score a goal. But that one, man, that should have been a goal. If that was a goal, that was going to be something different. Something different. All right. John said that he's a Chelsea fan. From Simon. Yeah, Simon. Simon is the guy that was completely... I was like, Chelsea, Marina, are you watching this game? Please sign him out. Sign him out or sign him up? Sign him up. Oh, yeah, we don't have Emenalo anymore to get us Nigeria connection. So Marina, I don't want to say much, but she needs to wake up, really. Marina needs to wake up and start getting some players. Get some players. Why not? We need a winger like that at Chelsea Football Club. Where Simons, where he plays? What team? He's in Spain, right? What team he plays for? That Moses Simon guy is for you, Mr. Kimokani. That is the player of the tournament for me right now. Okay, that is questionable because you have to look at many other aspects. But he's tricky. I just love the way he can dribble past people like nobody's business. So that is the most... I was like, oh my goodness me. That guy need a lot of prayer. They you know, that defense that they were all on the floor. They need a lot of play. Hey, you don't do that to grown-up people, man. They get kids, they get wives and families. You don't do that, right? Okay, so people. Let's go. Mr. Tragic TV is back again in the house. Happy, smiling. I can tell he's smiling. We are back, baby. Okay, 3-1. Congratulations to Man United people. They did a good job. I just liked the way they managed the game, because when it was 2-0, you're thinking, okay, it's gonna be It's going to be the United thing, which is giving away the lead. But they managed to score 3 goals. Rashford, man, I'm so happy for the boy. Rashford, congratulations on your goal. But you have to celebrate, okay? Just show some energy. I don't like cold players. Give some energy, man. And yeah, scoring for him is going to free him from whatever is going on with his head at the moment. So, yeah. Rashford, all academy kid, right? Because Greenwood is from academy, Elanga is from academy, and also Rashford from academy, but he's like 24 years old already. So all made at United. Yeah, I know, right? From Ligue 1 in France. I think I watched few of his games, but I never like paid attention to him. So I'm not gonna pretend here that I know him, Simons. But he might get a big move, you know, if he continues to do what he's doing right now with Nigeria. I think he's gonna get a big move somewhere. All right, people. So send your questions or come join me if you want. Let me just double check something very quickly here. All right. Okay. Okay, so DJ said that Elanga is quality. Okay, quality kid. There's a reason why Rangnick trusts that kid. He must be very good. He must be doing something in training that gives the manager the confidence to play him ahead of certain players. But I didn't like the attitude from Ronaldo though, Mr. DJ. But it's not the first time. It's not the first time that he got frustrated. But I think it was a smart thing to do. You are coming from an injury, and we want to see this game out. Okay, we need some defensive work. We need somebody who can run basically. So I think it was the right thing to do, if you ask me. So. But Ronaldo is going just to get frustrated. Even when he plays with one leg, you need to leave him on the field or you're in trouble. But I think Rangnick did the right thing, which is take him out. You are the boss. You are not my boss. You come off. I put somebody else, you know. Sometimes you have to save Ronaldo from himself. He might get injured again. Or you might lose the game because of protecting Ronaldo, or you don't want to get in trouble with Ronaldo. So I think it was the right thing to do for the manager. Tragic TV said that he liked the performance. We just need to keep it up and supply our strikers better. Yeah, slowly and surely you're gonna get there, because it's not an easy task to go to the community stadium, Brentford, and beat them 3-1. Ask me, I know something about it. We played them twice over there, and we were lucky to get away with point. Very, very lucky. That Brentford team, oh my goodness. They will give you all kind of trouble. Mr. Paul Flo, who do you think will win the African Cup of Nations? Who do you think will win? I honestly want to see an upset in this African Cup of Nations and even the World Cup this year. I want to see a completely different team instead of same old, like, you know, big names, you know, Egypt or Algeria or whatever. No, I just want somebody who we didn't think, you know, an underdog. But on paper, it looks like big guns are going to do it again. So it might be between Senegal, Egypt, Nigeria. Yeah, stuff like that. One of them. But if I have to choose one, I will go for an underdog. A small team, a so-called small team. Because they are not small teams. Okay, DJ in the house. Brother, what's going on?
Hey bro, how are you? You alright?
Yes sir, just came back and there's a lot of snow and a lot of trouble.
Oh really? Snow? You guys got snow there, have you?
A lot of trouble, man, a lot of trouble.
Damn,
But yeah,
okay.
I'm good, safe home.
That's good, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Family all well, yeah?
Yeah, always.
That's good. That's good, bro, that's good. You know, look, what was I going to say? For me, Nigeria, mate.
Nigeria to do it.
I think they'll do it this time around. I think they will. They look really, really good. I had a chance to actually see them today, watch the game. They were really good today, I have to say. I don't know who else really. I know people have said Egypt. I can understand that. I don't know about Ivory Coast. To me, I don't know if they're going to be anywhere near at this moment in time. Ivory Coast. You got Cameroon as well. I think a lot after yesterday. I think a lot of people were hoping. What's his name? Mendy gets back to Chelsea soon as after yesterday, but I can't be selfish on that.
Senegalese are gonna hate you if you say that.
Nah, no, bro. I know. I don't mean it in a bad way.
Yeah,
guys.
I know what you mean.
Please don't come at me. But yeah. No. Of course, no. I mean, maybe even then, maybe. I mean, but I think Nigeria for me are going to do it, bro. I really think they're going to be the team to beat this time round. I really do.
Yeah, you heard here first, people, the Super Eagles to do it. And man of the match today was this guy here, William Ekong. This is the guy that scored that goal. And wait, I am confused, to be honest with you. No, William. Wait,
yeah.
Give me a second here. I don't know why I'm confused like that. So Tragic TV say, hey, big up DJ. In the chat.
Big up Tragic TV. Big up to you, bro. He got a big smile on his face.
Yeah, big. Result, you can tell right now he's bragging and
I can imagine.
Bantering. People are attacking me already. Oh, we did it. We are back, baby. I'm like, okay. We are back. And tomorrow it's going to be again. Oli in. Yeah. Oli in. So.
Did you get a chance to see the match yesterday, bro? The Chelsea match.
Yeah. Watched it again.
What did you make of it? I mean, the whole performance just stunk yesterday, didn't it? I mean, even though he scored that goal, Hakim Ziyech not celebrating. I mean, I really don't understand.
Yeah, body language.
One of the most coldest probably goals when someone scored not to celebrate like he was yesterday. Yeah. And then you see him and Lukaku obviously having a bit of a disagreement on the field afterwards. But then I expect that, especially when he passed that ball to him. Expect the players to be at each other. So you should have passed the ball to me here. But a lot of people made so much out of that yesterday than what it was.
Yeah, it's happened always, man. Even in my Sunday league team, you get it. You get it into the moment. But the celebration, like always when Hakim is here to celebrate, just like some weird celebration, like proving some people wrong, or like it's just a little weird, like he's trying to prove a point, like I told you so. Kind of, I don't like that kind of attitude, but he's gonna look at the bench, like the coaching staff, and like, yeah, I'm here, kind of. Yeah.
I mean, yesterday after the game, I mean, for me, I tell you what, the only three players I'd say, maybe four, that probably would have held their heads up yesterday for that Chelsea match were Rudiger, Silva, mate. My God, what a player this guy is, mate.
Yeah.
How many chances he stopped yesterday? Obviously, Kepa in goal. And to some degree, I thought, I wouldn't even say Kante. He had a bit of a quiet game yesterday. I think three of them really could say they held their head up yesterday after yesterday's match, and that's Kepa, Rudiger, and Silva. The rest of the team, mate. Even Hudson-Odoi yesterday, mate. I was so disappointed.
Listen, I made already a video that will be will be up in the morning, so don't kill me because I kind of like attack your boy a little bit, Callum Hudson-Odoi. But the truth need to be said, bro. The truth need to be said.
I agree.
Callum Hudson-Odoi need to improve his game because, you know, I've been fighting for him, right? I've been saying, okay, let's play him in his natural position. Stop playing him, whatever. Defending. But, bro, I don't care if you are a goalkeeper. When you are in a certain position, you have to shoot. That has nothing to do with your position. It has something to do with your quality. You know what I mean? I've seen Alisson Becker scoring a goal. A goalkeeper, okay? So I don't want to hear any kind of excuse. Callum needs to improve. He needs to take his game to the next level. But also the coaching staff also, because we've been under Lampard, it was like, oh, he can't coach the defense, always coach the attack. Well, we got Anthony Berry, who came to help with the defense. And then we kept on, you know, losing games and all that. Now it looks like I agree with certain people online who say that we haven't really improved in terms of our attacking. You know, attackers are not improving. So the coaching also need to take some responsibility on Callum Hudson-Odoi not taking his game to the next level. Because look at Ancelotti, right? What he's doing with Vinicius Junior.
Oh, yeah.
You know, under other regime, he was just like a headless chicken, dribbling without purpose, shooting to the moon all the time. Ancelotti comes to the team. Look at him right now. Look at Vinicius Junior. A lot of improvement. So I think, I
mean, for me yesterday, bro, it wasn't just about. I'm not going to just pick on Callum yesterday. I thought even Ziyech, even though he scored that goal, I thought his game was not great at all. Mm-hmm. And the question I have to ask is the only thing I'll say. I mean, I saw a lot of trend on today, which annoyed me a lot today, with a lot of the Chelsea fans saying Thomas Tuchel out.
They are crazy. They need to do.
Went on to other platforms today, on some other channels today, and then I'm hearing man saying Ten Hag to come to Chelsea.
No way.
This for me is just. I think people have got such short memory here of what this guy has done. I mean, for him coming in when he came in, it's going to come for a year for him, I think now. And when he came in and took over that team that Lampard had left behind, and to get us where we got, people will say we overachieved last season because obviously we won the Champions League. People say you should not really have won that. I think people would also turn around and say, where we finished, obviously because we finished fourth, we were lucky in that as well. It had to take a result for someone, for Tottenham to for us to get to fourth spot and all that. But I think for me, I still like to give plaudits where plaudits are. And Thomas Tuchel has come in there. He's improved that team. Okay, he's not, and let's be honest, he's still not been given his own players. He's got the players that are from Lampard's regime, Conte's regime, Jose Mourinho's time, and even Sarri's time. We've got players from that team that in there. He's not really had a chance to build his own squad, and seeing what's going on now and seeing the way fans are just all of a sudden just switching their line, and all of a sudden, and then I'm hearing then the worst thing of all is, I'm then hearing people saying, they're now taking up for Lukaku over the whole incident with Tuchel, saying, "Oh, Lukaku, why were people giving it to Lukaku and it's actually the manager?" I'm thinking, no, it wasn't. This guy should not have done that interview in the first place. He went behind everyone's back to do that. Okay, but people are still calling it. And now all of a sudden you're seeing people saying now blaming Tuchel rather than Lukaku. And they're like, oh, he threw Lukaku under the bus. I mean, come on, man. He didn't throw Lukaku under the bus.
Lukaku threw us under the bus. Fans.
Exactly.
Fans.
But I'm seeing fans
manager,
on social
owners,
media today,
everything.
Bro, seriously.
Well, you know social media, brother. Social media is about reaction. It's about flip-flop. Say something base, there just to get attention. It's crazy, but I'm telling you now, he's not going anywhere. Thomas Tuchel is not going anywhere. He's here to stay. Yeah, you can criticize him or whatever because he need to take some responsibilities. But you're not gonna find a perfect coach. He's learning his team. Okay, how about maybe he's sending some message to Marina? Spend some money.
You see, this is for me. This is the wrong attitude. You see, because if he was trying to send a message to the board in yesterday's match, I'm telling you right now, they're going to come back with a message to him. You're fired. Yeah, we know how this board works. Yeah. Okay, now for me, he should just get on. He should just get on with his game. I mean, again, his substitutions. I have to say, I'm not gonna just blame the players here. I'm also gonna blame him as well. Bringing on substitutes 12 minutes before the match is finishing. I mean, what do you expect those guys to do in that time?
Yeah,
you brought on Havertz, Werner, okay, to come on to try and change the game, and Kovacic. What are they supposed to do?
And Alonso finished the game with a yellow card. He got completely humiliated. Put Saul Niguez. You have nothing to lose. Just go for it, bro. Just try something.
I tell you what, bro. 3 games now I've seen, or was it 2 games now? I think it might be 3. Tariq Lamptey's had Alonso in his pocket, mate. He's had him in his pocket, mate. Alonso yesterday, man. Come on, man. The guy, again, got another booking like he did for his foul against Raheem Sterling on Saturday. He gets the same booking again for the foul he did on Lamptey.
Yeah.
And the guy still doesn't. I mean, you're thinking to yourself, man. We look again at the end of the day. Look, you know, I'm hoping now Kennedy will start getting a bit of a run into this team now, because I think if he's going to play this, if he's going to go at this left wing back role, for me, he needs to come in. I think, or you know, and Alonso needs to really rest now for a couple of games now. Aspie on the other side. Look, this guy looks, Aspie on the other side.
Aspie, you can understand. Getting
David, he looked tired.
Really tired. Need some rest. Let's go. And you know, the problem now is Thomas Tuchel can't use Kid, because to use Kid you need to make sure that you have the result in the pocket, you know. So Lukaku, Callum Hudson-Odoi, Christian Pulisic, all those bunch, front three or whatever, the whole team, they are costing the academy their places in the team. You know what I mean? Because those kids, they are on the bench, they can't come on. Because how are you gonna use Hull's, Lewis Hull? How? Because the game is so tense. The game is not his level. So I can understand why Hull didn't come on, because you don't put a kid in those kind of situations. So while we don't score earlier, we don't close the game, and then it's gonna be almost impossible to use those youngsters. So I'm not happy, man. I'm not happy.
I tell you what, bro. I bet you Lewis Hall have probably done better than Alonso yesterday.
That's for sure. Against
Lamptey, 100%. Okay, because that kid has got kid has got a bit of pace as well on him. Lewis Hall, to be fair, he has got a bit of. He can. I think he maybe not as fast as Lamptey, obviously, but he has got. He can obviously hold his. I reckon he probably managed to hold his own yesterday against Lamptey. But Alonso, man, I really don't know what this guy's doing anymore in this team. I really don't know, you know.
Mr. Alonso.
Honestly.
Yeah.
When I saw that team lineup yesterday, and I was looking at it, and I thought, oh God, here we go. I looked at that left side, and I'm thinking, that left side, and I'm thinking, Lamptey's going to have an absolute field day this evening. Yeah. And even the worst thing of all was as well, bro, about the game yesterday, mate.
Yeah.
That defender, that centre-back, bruv. Did you see? He literally picked the ball up from defence and he took on our whole midfield. He took on our whole forward line. And he was allowed to run with the ball till flipping to the other side of the pitch. And I think to myself, the guy could have even got a goal out of it all the way he was running. They were just letting him go past him like, I don't know what
like
the hell
nobody's business.
Bro.
I was even embarrassed.
Man.
I was what am I watching here? Is this Chelsea Football Club? We know how good we are, you know, just preventing the opposition. Ah, man, it's just a lot of stuff to
bro.
fix, but yeah.
I mean, what I don't want to end up doing is giving rivals that are watching the stream the opportunity to say, oh, here they are, fans, you know, booing their own team. No. It's not about that, guys. It's not about that. The performance
just stating facts. We are stating facts here.
Yeah. The thing is, because we know as fans, we've got such a great team. All right? We've got a good team, a good manager. But yesterday we played like we were like we played like
all over. We are champions of Europe.
Yeah, bro. It looked like Brighton. It looked like Brighton were the ones, mate. Yeah, that were the champions of Europe yesterday, where they were playing against us yesterday, bro. Seriously, it was so bad. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen us play so bad as we did yesterday, mate. I mean, and then to say like at the end of the match, Thiago Silva was probably the only player on that pitch that could have held his head up high. It just tells you, and maybe Rudiger. It just tells you where we are at, mate, at this moment in time. Yeah. We've dropped so badly down. And then I'm hearing afterwards, then Thomas Tuchel said in his post-match, oh, the players are jaded, they're tired. We're going to get 2 days off. I'm like thinking, what do you make of that, by the way, bro?
Well, what I make about that...
Man, we got Tottenham. We got Tottenham on Sunday, man. They've just gone and bloody smashed Leicester 3-2 from 2-0 down.
Yeah, in one aspect, I have to agree with him that we are tired. Many players are from the virus recovering in that sense. But we have some fresh legs already. We have some fresh legs from the bench. Not everybody is tired. So I don't understand why somebody is tired and Alonso will finish 90 minutes. He was tired. Why can't we just play 4 at the back? Bring Saul Niguez or somebody, bring Malang Sarr 4 at the back. Let's try something different, because Malang Sarr is not tired. He just want to play because he doesn't play 100%. Often, So people like Ruben or whatever, they are not tired. They are waiting for us. I think it was more lack of, plan B or plan C, or he just was sure about his starting 11. But I think we made them tired instead. I don't know, but and give them 2 days off again. That is another situation, like when he said to Timo Werner, don't practice shooting because you know how to score. For me, I will give you 2 hours punishment of shooting. Just go there, practice. You practice, man, because you're not doing it. So I don't know how, but that is, what we have to understand is Thomas Tuchel knows what he's doing. He studied psychology in college, human resources. He kind of knows okay, now we need a little bit of break, go there, just get away from this, come back and let's see how it goes. Probably that is part of his what he studied in university or something, because
he's using some kind of psychology on it.
Just give it a break because it's not working now. Just go take a rest and come back after 2 days.
What I'll say to you, Augs, for me, we've seen this same story, haven't we? We've seen this same story before, haven't we? Christmas time comes, the players' levels drop. And then it gets to that stage. It was funny. I was reading a tweet today from a known Chelsea YouTuber. He's a really good guy, because he gives it how it is, and it's strange. On one of his tweets he said today, I don't know if anybody will know this, but he came on his tweet and he said that he's seen his team come to the end of a cycle. And we've already, as this team come to the end of a cycle,
already.
He's saying we're seeing signs of when a team do not believe in a manager anymore, they start dropping their levels down, and they know the manager's going to carry the can. We saw this. I think
this time. I don't want to cut you. This time, sack all of them. If that is going to be some kind of norm, sack all of them. I'm going to side with the manager this time. You know what I mean? If that's the case of you dropping your level to get the manager sacked, and it's happening over and over and over again, and then I don't care if we're going to go to the championship, sack them all. Bring new players.
I agree 100%. And again, though, but the other thing is Thomas. When I say going back to Thomas, I'll never criticise our manager. You know how much I love Tuchel at our club, and I think he's the guy. He's the guy to start this project that he started and to carry this project on, right?
Yeah.
But what I think his mistake was in all this was, if you remember the match before the game against Wolves, he did that press conference, and he was literally trying to get the game called off because he was talking about our COVID, about the injuries and stuff. And when the players are actually hearing that, that's kind of like giving them a bit of a boost, saying, "Oh, well, he thinks we're tired." He's already given them that kind of thing. Oh,
yeah, that is a good point. That is a good
and they've gone, and what they're basically doing is they'll use, and any player that does not like Thomas Tuchel in that changing room, right, in that dressing room, will just go and do that. They'll use that as an excuse, and they'll go and play like they're tired. We've seen that already, bro. I mean, what got me more angry, what got me more vexed about the other day was as well, there's talk of Mason Mount apparently was giving him the eyes, because he did not play him against Manchester City. Look, mate, I love Mason Mount to bits. I think this guy is our kid. He's our captain for going forward and everything. But this kid needs a rest. He needs a rest. I don't care what anybody wants to say to me. This kid needs a rest. Because I tell you what, if we think about it, if this kid carries on playing without getting any rest, the guy's going to be burnt out.
We're going to break them down.
27, come 26, 20, he's going to be like exactly like Wayne Rooney, how Wayne Rooney was. When 26 came, the guy's career was starting to go down. We were not seeing the same Wayne Rooney as we were seeing previously, banging in the goal. He was slowly declining. And this will happen to Mason Mount because the guy is not getting a rest. And I know there's a fan out there who loves Mason Mount to bits, and we all know who that is. That's Mr. Minerals, Johnny himself, and big up to him. Up to him, He probably won't like me coming out and saying that, but for me, look, Mason Mount needs to be rested.
We have to save him from himself. Sometimes 100%. You have to save the player from themselves. So people, join us, me and DJ here. We're talking about Chelsea now because we are Chelsea fans. But if you want to bring Man United, Arsenal, anything here, African Cup of Nations, anything, we discuss about everything here. And the link is there on top of the chat. And I wanted to answer very quickly to Mr. Paul Flo on YouTube. He said something about Lampard was 11 points from top. It's another narrative going on here. I don't want to make it as a norm, people. I don't want it to be okay just because Lampard was sacked because of 11 points. We have to sack the new guy because of the point difference. No, we should say no to this kind of behavior. We should send a strong message to the board that, hey, give this manager a chance, give him his player, and stop changing and twisting all the time. Okay? Because if they give him some money, I'm telling you, next season, we're going to fight for the Premier League. We are going to do it. So that's what I wanted to answer. And Mr. Lusala in the house, say hi. My problem with Chelsea is that everybody knows that the downfall starts in November through the end of January, but no action taken to avoid it. That is a good point, DJ.
Very good point. No, very good point.
Remember my videos, right? Remember all the videos are made in October, preventing already. I'm like, oh my goodness. I don't want this to happen after the last international break of the season in November. That's it. Chelsea, we go on vacation. We got destroyed. We lose point. We sack managers. That we know what's going to happen, but we don't prevent it. That is a good point. DJ,
no,
do you have anything? No. I agree. No, Lasala, very good point, bruv. And what the other guy said on the other gentleman who said on the other one who said about the 11 points thing, he's 100% agreed on that one because people are gonna start are gonna start comparing that now to when Lampard was the manager and what happened to him when we were in the same situation. I think the difference between the two situations for me, I think, is Tuchel has actually gone on to win something. He's gone and won the Champions League and he's gone to win the Super Cup. So I would like to think the board would give him that extra time because look, we're not going to be in this position for too long. I can see us picking up again. I just think when these players go away, I think we need to start by beating Tottenham on Saturday. After the way Tottenham played tonight, okay, we've got to worry about these guys because especially if we take a lead. Today I saw from Tottenham today when I saw some of the highlights of the game. This team showed bottle and fight today. This team was literally 1-0 down, then they went 2-0 down, and so then it was 1-1, then 2-1, and then they bring off that guy. They bring off what's the guy off the bench who scored the 2 goals? I didn't even watch
the Dutch guy.
Bergwijn.
His name. Bergwijn. Steven Bergwijn. Bergwijn. He comes off the bench, and the guy completely changes the game. He gets the equaliser, and then he goes on to win the game. Yeah, and they played really, really well today.
And we already beat them like
We have
three times this season, so it's gonna be very difficult for us to do it again. We have to watch out.
Oh no, 100%. And Conte is not going to fall for it. I mean, look, we know what a managed top coach Antonio Conte is here.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's managed us. He knows. But if we can go on to playing the way we played them in the two legs of the League Cup,
mm-hmm.
I don't see why we can't go out there and get the win, all right, and beat them. But it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game. The fight I saw with Tottenham today, as I said, is a bit of a scary thought. But I'm not worried about them. I'm not really at this moment in time. I'm not worried about them or Arsenal or even Manchester United at the moment, because as long as they can fight for that fourth spot, we just got to make sure we do not, lose third spot or even second spot. Because if we get ourselves in that top four fight, mate,
mm-hmm.
Mate, it's gonna be hard.
And also, DJ, another point here. I don't want to depend on Tottenham Hotspurs to save us the last day. We don't want to depend on other teams around us to be bad in order 100%. For us to... Let's do it ourselves. So, top four with a trophy this season, it's going to be okay. But for me, I'm prepared. Right now, I'm prepared not to win anything and give the manager the money and let's go again next season. I'm prepared mentally. I know we're going to win something, but I don't want to put too much expectations on us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, do you think this travelling to this? I mean, if the players are being the way they are at this moment in time, I mean, what do you think, mate? Here's one for you, bro. I mean, you know this as well. Do you think there is a lot more going on in that Chelsea dressing room now? What's going on behind? Do you think there's a lot going on behind the scenes in that dressing room? Because yesterday I saw no fire, and so I say no heart to put that, to wear that sleeve on their shirt yesterday. Apart from Thiago Silva, as I said, and Rudiger, no one else on that pitch for me was wearing that badge yesterday. So I'm just thinking to myself, do you think there's more going on behind the scenes than what we're making out to be? Because a lot of people seem to think there is.
Yeah, the mentality, I mean, it's probably the same rotten apple. The mentality, that's what I say, that this time, if there are some snakes in the house, get them out. Because we are sick and tired of changing and twisting all the time. I'm not going to speculate about what's going on there, but it's clear to see that there is something, We heard a story about Lukaku and Tuchel had some heated conversation with, if a player is not playing, he's not on the field, believe me, he's not happy. And his friends also are not going to be happy. So you have some camp that will be created in the dressing room. It's always happened everywhere. But we have to find a way of fixing it. And also, Thomas Tuchel needs to be fair to everybody. Okay? What I mean by that is, like, if you're going to attack Karim Hudson-Odoi publicly, which I don't like,
I agree,
and then you have to do it for Timo Werner or Kai Havertz too.
Agreed.
He comes to the public and will say, okay, our attackers, they didn't help enough. He gave more than 5 interviews repeating the same things over and over again, literally, intelligently getting on his strikers. The final third, we didn't finish. So kind of blame, it's not my fault, it's your fault. So those kind of, claim or those kind of interview will create something in the dressing room. So, he need to be careful not to divide like German players against the world, if that makes sense. Like Rudiger protected, Kai Havertz, Timo Werner, they can't do any bad, but other players need to, pay immediately. So, it's not good.
No, and again, bro, this is why I wanted to get your thoughts on it, because for me, you're 100% what you've just said. But what's getting to me on this whole situation is last season. Let's just get one thing straight. Last season, Timo Werner wasn't hitting the heights as we all thought he would do, right? Okay, this season he's kind of like he scored. I mean, look, let's be honest. The guy scored. The guy did score goals last season. I think there was a stat that went around. I think he'd scored about 16 or 16 goals last season, or 36 goals or something like that, and a majority of them were all offside. There's a stat that went around about that,
Missed the offside,
Mr. Offside, Mr. Offside himself. Yeah, this season, okay. Look, again, he's not started to what we thought he would do. We still think he's still not got to. He hasn't got used to the pace of the Premiership. But what I will say what I will say about Werner to look on and Lukaku, the difference between me and those two is maybe none of them are scoring goals as they should be. But what you cannot take away from Timo Werner's game is his teamwork when he's playing. Yeah. When that guy is on the pitch, he works harder more than Lukaku does. Yeah. When he's on that pitch. Yeah. And okay, people say, well, yeah, he plays on the wing, Lukaku's up the front. I get that. I get all that. But if people also watch Lukaku last season, one of the reasons why Lukaku was so strong because he used to come and play off the flank and go and get his goals like that. And he was getting the balls fed to him by Martinez and players like that to get him his goals. There was no Martinez in that team. That guy was not really finding goals for himself. He was not literally working as probably Timo Werner was doing last season, but his goals were just going offside. So for me, in terms of like Timo Werner and the two of them, he works harder and Lukaku doesn't do that. But what I don't like is that this guy's gone into something completely bad. Obviously with this interview he's gone and done. All right. Yeah. Now, had that been Timo Werner, oh my God, we won't hear the end of it now, yeah? And Timo Werner probably wouldn't even be in the team for so long. Lukaku's come straight back into the team. Even though he's done that interview now, that tells me one thing, right? Yeah. Either Tuchel is playing him on purpose or he's forced to play him. Yeah. And if that is the case, bro. We are seriously, there's seriously question marks that got to be asked because if Chelsea decides to get rid of one of our best coaches around and choose Lukaku over him, mate, I don't know what more I can say about this board. Over the years, I've always tried to be like in the middle of the board and the players. But if the board decide to go and sack our manager and keep this guy at the football club, mate, there's not going to be. It doesn't matter what manager comes in there, yeah. If Lukaku doesn't get what he wants, and whatever manager it's going to be, he'll be the other manager that be thrown under the bus, and there'll be another manager at the door. So really and truly, yeah, you see how I look at it, right? If this was Pep Guardiola or Klopp, and Lukaku went and done this interview, this guy would either be out of the club or he won't be playing matches. Yeah. So when Thomas Tuchel does it, or if he was to do that, he gets a complete irate from him. Oh, why has he gone and done that? He shouldn't be. Well, Pep Guardiola and Klopp wouldn't stand for it. You get out of my club, they'll say, leave. Yeah. We don't want you here. That's right. You are absolutely right. Chelsea, our board need to support our managers, instead of giving all the player power. We heard about it for years that it's enough now. We need to give some power to the managers. So people, just to remind you that we're still here for a few more minutes. I'm here for people. And you give me energy to continue or to stop. So thank you. So many people in the chat, more than almost 60 people, which is a lot because it's very late. People want to go to bed and all that. So thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, man. Send your question. I'm still here with DJ, taking his family time away to be with me. So much appreciate it. Okay, so Lusala said here, but please remember that the downfall started when Lukaku was out injured. The downfall started when he was out. How? I don't know. I can't even remember how basically, the whole thing started. And again, he makes a very good point because if people remember, when this interview and everything was taking place and things are all happening, correct if I'm wrong, but Chelsea was scoring more goals. I think we had scored about 26 goals from different goal scorers, or 28 goals, or something like that, or something like that in all competitions, without this guy even in the team. So it's not like we were missing him in the team. You had different goal scorers scoring from all over the pitch, scoring the goals. This guy comes back into the field, comes back into the team. I think he got the one goal. Was it against who was it? He got the goal against? Was it Tottenham? In the cup or something like that, or I cannot remember. He got one goal. Lukaku, you're talking about Aston Villa? Yeah, he got goal. Was Aston Villa? Was it Aston Villa? He came back after this whole thing took place. He came back and got one goal. Yeah. For me, for me, this guy again. If this guy is not scoring the goals as he should be, I reckon Tuchel should just drop him, leave him on the bench. I mean, you've got players like Havertz, Werner, all right, all want to come on and maybe make an impact in this game, in the game, and they're being left on the bench. So when people turn around and say that he's all for the German players, I have to disagree to agree, because these German players are not even getting games. Havertz is not starting games anymore. Werner's not starting games. They seem to be coming off the bench. I mean, obviously Havertz got that broken finger injury that he got in there. But that surely will not stop him from playing in a game. And I'm seeing him on that bench as well the last couple of times. And even there was one time, I think, when Lukaku had missed it. I don't know if people saw it. There was one time on an opportunity when he missed the chance, and the dugout. I think the camera went to the dugout. Even his head was like down, thinking, "What the hell's going on?" If that was him, probably thinking, "I'd put that in the back of the net." Yeah. So obviously there is some kind of a situation that's ongoing down there, bro. And if it is between the two, but if it's between Lukaku, Werner, and Havertz and whatever, mate, these a decision really needs to be made, and Lukaku needs to be dropped for me. He really needs to be dropped. Give these guys some time in the game.
Barry Burton said that I think the downfall started with the C-19 outbreaks and also the wing-back injuries. What do you think about that? Is that the starting of everything? Is that has something to do with the dressing room?
No, not with the dressing room, but it didn't help the fact that we'd lost. First of all, we lost Ben Chilwell, and then obviously we lost Reece James. And look, they're literally out. They're the ones that they're the ones that literally get the crosses into the box for our players to go and score. And they were scoring goals.
Yeah, they were scoring goals.
This is what we're missing from our team at the moment. Someone that's scoring goals, and they were. So yeah, I agree with Barry on that. And I think Lasala said the same point. I do agree with that. We clearly, that is part of the problem. Yeah, but again, this is Chelsea Football Club. We should have players that can come in and do this. But again, you go back to the same old situation, don't you? The board have not backed him. And again, I keep saying I don't want to keep calling out the board on this, because as I keep saying, I'm usually right in the middle of the two, right? Yeah. But for me, the board have not helped Thomas Tuchel out at all in this situation. Even now, what are we? What's today's date? Is it is it how many days in the transfer window now? I think it's
less than 10 days.
Less than I think it's more. I think it's now more, bro. But anyway,
more, because I don't even know the 19 today.
19 days in the transfer window. We've not even brought in a single fullback, even on loan, to help this guy out, to help Tuchel out. I mean, come on, mate. Where do we go from all this, mate? The board need to really take some of the blame. They need to take the blame for that. He's probably asking for the players. He knows those two players. I mean, obviously we've seen pictures today of Reece James. He's going to be back from injury, and they're showing him actually standing up with. I think he was sitting there, so he's not far off now. He's starting to run again, he's starting to. He was on the field or something like today, or something like that. So he's.
I didn't know about it.
Slowly going to get back.
Okay. Yeah.
No, there was a picture of him today on Twitter going around, saying that he's not far off now. Well, I'm saying not far. He's not obviously got back into training, but he's not. He should be back in the team at some point. But the good thing is seeing him like that today. I mean, we need him back. We really do. Because for me, Aspilicueta, poor guy, as much as the guy's captain or whatever, but the guy, you can tell he's shattered. He's knackered, and his crossing of the ball is not as great as it used to be compared to Reece James. Let's be honest, mate, because a couple of the balls he did cross in a few times were nowhere near our players in the middle yesterday. So yeah, it's a place. Again, players are. They're starting to get tired. I get that. But we should have the players to come in there to help out this team. We don't at this moment in time. Yeah.
So, Lusala again, even with player out due to injuries or C-19, Chelsea was playing bad. The problem is just playing most of our time backward and not scoring. Yeah. Okay, so we're not finishing our chances again. Well, the same issue. So, now we just have to find a solution, man. We have to find.
Well, that doesn't help, does it? Well, it doesn't help when you're seeing your team playing sideways and backwards and not taking the ball forward. Yeah, that is frustrating for any. I mean, that day when we were playing against Manchester City, right? I don't know. I was counting. I don't know how many times in the match. Every time we looked like we had a promising attack on, they're going and passing back. Then it's going all the way back to the goalkeeper. Then back to the defence. They're kicking the ball on the. I'm thinking to myself, what are we doing, mate? This is Manchester City. This is Manchester City. Okay, you're scared. You know, don't be too scared. I know you want to respect them, yeah. But listen, we beat that team 3 times last season.
Come on,
yeah. 3 times last season we beat that team, including the Champions League final, yeah. And this time we're scared to even like go forward with them because we're worried they're going to break us and score. And to be fair, they did each time because we were literally architects of our downfall because we were literally playing sideways and backwards. And every time you do that, Manchester City are pushing us more and more back. And you give Manchester City the opportunity. You know the players they got in that team, they're going to punish you. And in the end, De Bruyne did that to us. And you got to give.
It had to be him, right?
It had to be him, bro. But you got to give him plaudits for it, bro. You got to give him plaudits because they play the game so excellent. They are so drilled under Pep Guardiola. This guy knows. Even this whole thing with the COVID situation, right? He kept quiet about that. He didn't say much about it until he had that press conference before the Chelsea match. Okay, but he kept it on a downer. We, as a club, should have done the same thing, not said much on it. Because as I said to you before, all that does is gives the players that opportunity to say, okay, well, since Tuchel, the players that Tuchel's not playing, if he doesn't like me, he's going about we can use this now as a weapon to get him out the door. Let's not play for him. Let's use our thing as tiredness. And we go and show that on the pitch. I mean, mate, I could just go on and on and on. I don't moan this much about my club yet, but the last couple of games, bruv, it's just been so disappointed. So disappointing.
Okay. So Mr. Media 96 said that when Van Dijk and Matip and Gomez got injured, he's talking about Liverpool, of course, the board backed Klopp by signing 2 defenders. But those 2 defenders, by the way, didn't do good. They took them on loan, but I completely understand. They didn't do good at all. They ended up by being on the bench most of the time. But I got your point of backing your manager here. And Barry also said that they were not good. Yeah, I agree with you. That issue we are right now is signing quality players. But bro, I agree with you. Signing quality player, but you never know.
Not right.
You never know until you try too. We got Aspilicueta from Marseille. Nobody knew him. Why not? That's why the scouting, man. They need to do their job. Go get us somebody.
That's messed up.
Get us somebody that's probably low profile. Why not get us maybe Attila Salai, the guy from I don't know. He played for the Turkish league, right?
Yeah.
Bring somebody, man. At least we try. Not just because Liverpool had a bad experience in January, and then it's gonna be the same case for Chelsea Football Club. You never know. Bring somebody on. I don't know.
Well, he's linked heavily with Newcastle now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's been linked.
That boy.
We're gonna regret that guy. I kind of like the guy. I don't know, just probably because I wanna see somebody. So anybody that will be linked with Chelsea is gonna be a bowler for me. But I kind of have a good feeling about Attila Salai. But
oh no, definitely, mate. I mean, he seems. I mean, I've not seen much of him. I'll be honest with you. I don't watch much of the Turkish league. But what I went and did is when I found out we obviously linked with him, I was trying to get my research done on him. And for a young talent, I mean, for a kid of his age, and his positioning in the defence, he looks the business, mate. He really does. I mean, he's young. He'll obviously make mistakes, but from what I've seen of him,
I don't think I don't think he's gonna be worse than Maguire.
No. No, he won't.
sorry, United. But
Maguire.
Harry Maguire.
Let's not get started on this guy.
And his price is around 20 million. Get him. He got the logo, the Chelsea logo. We're gonna sell you if you walk in. Look at we got Malang Sarr for free, right? Right now, if we wanna sell him, we're gonna get probably 20 million. We didn't lose anything. But he came, did the job, and then we sold him for good money. So I think sometimes the scouting department need to do their job, okay? And then if it doesn't work out, we can sell the player and get our money back. But we need some people.
You know what, bro? You talk about our scouting team, yeah. I mean, what a shambles that is, isn't it? I mean, come on, mate. When you're hearing, that this what is it? What's his name? Is it Murtock? I don't know what his name is. The guy who does all our scouting. Maybe people in the chat might be able to tell me what his name is, right? I can't remember. McLaughlin.
I mean,
when you're coming out and you're saying, "Oh, I've scouted a player," I've scouted Sal Niguez for the last 2 years. I mean, flipping heck, mate. You've been scouting Sal Niguez for 2 years. I mean, come on, man. I mean, he's not even a player you should be scouting. There's other players out there that are going to be the next big thing out there. Yeah, go and scout them. You know, don't go and pick on. Don't go and scout someone who everybody all know. I'm sure everybody in the stream here knows who Sal Niguez is. Mm-hmm. And if that's his way of saying, "Oh, we've gone and scouted him," man. Oh God, mate, what a failing mission that was, in it. But look, again, Sal Niguez. Again, this is not his fault. We went and brought him in because he was a last-minute thing that we needed to get. So we needed some support in that midfield. Mm-hmm. Again, I don't think he was. I mean, people were saying Tuchel wanted him. Again, I know Tuchel wanted him at PSG. Whether he wanted him at Chelsea, I do not know. Again, but people are saying he wanted him at Chelsea. Again, you know, that's on the manager. Then yeah, you blame Tuchel for that. But I don't personally think he wanted him, because you can see he's not playing much of him now. Yeah, so, you know, he'd have been the kind of player you think, in a situation like we've been in, play him a little bit more, give him a bit more game time. Because the guy I'll be fair to Sal Niguez, when his Chelsea career hasn't been great, but the last couple of games he's actually played for us, he's not been that bad. Mm-hmm. You know, he hasn't been that bad. But, you know, you can still see there's still no trust there with him and the manager. So he's not playing him as often. So again, another mess up job on that one. I mean, from what
Barry here, he's funny.
Yeah.
He's reminding me that we've been linked with Kurzawa. So our scouting doing their job, right? Kurzawa from PSG. Come on. Okay. Let's say.
Oh, flip! Yeah, I've heard. Well, I told you, that link. I think that's been going around for quite a while now, isn't it? About him being linked to us again. Apparently, from what I've read, a few things that I've been reading is Thomas Tuchel doesn't want him at Chelsea. He was asked about him, and he apparently said he doesn't want him. So, you know, again, there must be a reason for that. I mean, I know he had him at PSG. He must know this player. Obviously, he knows the player better than anyone else does.
It's not gonna happen.
There's probably a reason. There's a reason why he doesn't want him.
He's not good. He's not good at all. He's in crazy salary at PSG for sitting on the bench. So I don't want to see him anywhere near Cobham Training Center or Stamford Bridge.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, Mr. FM here, people. So we are about to go. We still have like 5 to 7 minutes because still have something else to do. So he said, let's say Lukaku ready to leave this summer. How much do you think we can sell him? Just saying, surely no one will buy him for 110 million. So
nah, not at all, bro. I think if anything, I can see is if he does go. I mean, I've heard that again. It's rumors. If it's rumors, or if it's true, if it's rubbish. You know, PSG apparently want him, but I'm hearing 70. I think is it 70 or 80 million euros or 70 million. So we're going to take at least a 20 million drop on him if he does leave Chelsea. So it'll be a loss. Whether the club can afford to have another loss now. The guy signed a 5-year contract. The guy's wages is so, if one club can pay those wages, it's probably them. And the other club that could possibly pay those wages is Newcastle. But I, for one reason, cannot see for the life of me him going to Newcastle, and I cannot see Newcastle going for him either. So they have to also be careful because obviously because of FSP rules, they can't afford to pay that amount of wages, especially if they're going to get a guy on a big name on a big amount of money to spend on him. So they're the two clubs I would say. PSG's been mentioned. How much of that is true? I don't know. I think it's just rumours. I think there were rumours that were soon cancelled out. So yeah, if we can get a loss, if we can sell him, brilliant. But I for one think that he's probably going to be there, you know. And I keep saying this before. My whole worry in this whole thing with Lukaku is, in push comes to shove, I've got a feeling that the club are going to do what they always do, and that is choose the player over the manager. And I can see maybe Thomas Tuchel being the one to go over it all, and that should be the biggest mistake we make. Biggest mistake. But it's what Chelsea, it's what the board do, bruv. We know this board. It's what they do. Players are always picked over the manager.
All right, bro. So we're gonna try to conclude this show. Tell me now, do you think Chelsea can still make it top 4? Because it looks like Arsenal are pushing. Some guys told me that if they win their next game and we lose, probably they're gonna be top. They're gonna be ahead of Chelsea, something like that. I have to double check to confirm. Do you see us making?
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Tottenham can be. I think Tottenham can level. I think Tottenham can go on level points with us if they win all their games. Arsenal, I do believe, but Arsenal that Tottenham won today. So I think it's more than likely if they win all their games, they could possibly go ahead of us. But look, as for us, look, going back to us, they are a worry, Arsenal and Tottenham. But for me, I'm not really concerned with them. I think Chelsea will get back to form again. I don't think we're gonna let. We've lost. Let's be honest. We've lost the Prem title now. There's no way we're going to win the title. For me, that top three now is probably is where we need to be, second or third. I always want us to get the next place off the first, which is second. But Liverpool, Liverpool are playing very well now. Even everyone thought when Salah and Mane were gone, they were going to struggle. But then I saw them play against Brentford. There was no struggle to me on there. They were playing really, really well. All we can hope for is that we can get back. We get this rest. We get this win against Tottenham. I then do believe we've got I think after the Tottenham match, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure. I think we've got. Is it the FA Cup again? And then we're going to have to go to the World Club tournament, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or do we have a couple? Or do we have another game in the Premier? I've got to check it. I've got to double check. But yeah, no, I'm not worried. I'm not worried at this moment in time. We've got the manager. I still think we've got the place to get us out of this situation. It's a little mini crisis we're all going through at the moment. But as I said, we've got the manager and we have got the players when they're on it to get us out of this situation. So I'm still confident we'll stay in the top three.
Yeah, that is a very wise word from Mr. DJ, who said that we're still on it and top 3 or top 4 still possible for Chelsea Football Club. So DJ, thank you so much for helping, brother.
No worries at all, bro.
Get some rest, man. Get some rest.
Thank you.
And I will see you tomorrow if I have time.
Yes,
love and peace to the family.
Same to you, bro. Same to you. Thanks for having me on. Everyone in the comments, good night and big up to you all. Take it easy, everyone.
Take it easy. Thank you so much. DJ is gone. No more questions. I don't see any question in the chat, so I'm going to have to leave, people. It was a pleasure. And I wanted to talk about everybody's club here, Man United, Man City, Arsenal. But I didn't have many comments from other teams, so it's not my fault. So United back on track again, 3-1 against Brentford away, which is good. Rashford scored finally, so he must be feeling better at the moment. And Tottenham Hotspurs went from 1-0 down to winning the game. So looks that they are coming back on track again. So Sunday against Chelsea might be very, very difficult. And for the Afcon, Nigeria 3 out of 3, and Egypt also won their game today 1-0. So very, very interesting Afcon, and I was very happy to see Simon's action. That was amazing. And please, Marina, sign Simons right now. Sign him up. Okay, so yeah, it's about it, man. It's about it. I think we should conclude this show by saying thank you so much. On your way out, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, do the rest, and I will see you tomorrow at some point. I don't know when, but when I have time, right?
You're on the front line, everyone's watching. You know it's on, we're getting closer, this isn't over. The pressure's on, you feel it, but you got it all, believe it. 'Cause when you forget up, on, if you forget up, yeah. Samina, mina, sankalewa, 'cause this is Africa. Samina, mina, waka, waka, yeah. Samina, mina, sankalewa, this one's for Africa. Listen me, oh God, this is a motto. Your time to shine, don't wait in line, vamos por This is Africa. Samina, waku waka, Samina mina zangalewa, onawa Biggie mama, 1 A to Z. Ask Kissy, said I'm a trolley. Biggie mama from east to west. That she was.